Hey everyone, so here's a Salon redesign I did last week using the Easter collection, the April Showers glitter. So Christy wanted crystal tips with just a tiny bit of glitter added in. So what I did is I filed down her nails and re-sculpted because we wanted a lot of clear on the tip. So starting off with a crystal glass base, all the prep and prime has been done on these nails, so I'm just coming in with crystal glass and just creating a very thin clear base just to give me a rough idea of where I want the nail to be, how long I want it, but making sure there's no bulk in that. And then I'm using my wet brush just to pick up the glitter and just tap in. So I've not used a bead of acrylic, I'm literally just using the wet brush just to pick up just little bits of glitter and then randomly tapping it over the nail. And then I'm capping the entire nail in crystal glass, and this is where I'm thinking about the strength and the shape and the structure of that nail. Making sure to do as much as I can with my brush so that when I come to filing I'm just refining that shape. To the next nail again, putting a base of crystal glass down. And I'm using a bead of clear acrylic this time to pick up a decent amount of glitter, so I get a full coverage by the cuticle and then fading out to a sporadic coverage near the edge. And then when I'm happy with all that glitter, I'm capping in crystal glass. And again, this is when I'm adding my shape and my structure, creating that nice apex. And then on to the third. Again, base of crystal glass. Keeping that nice and thin. And then using shards of angel paper in Opalite. I literally just cut random pieces and placing that on to create a full nail of angel paper. And then capping that in crystal glitter. Oh, not capping it actually. I'm putting a little bit of clear acrylic on and then tapping on a few bits of glitter before capping it in crystal glitter. I apologise. I did the set of nails about a week ago and I've only just got round to voicing it over. And my tiny brain can't remember much. Again, creating that strength structure at this point. Again, having loads of trouble with my tripod and getting my camera angles correct, so I do apologise, but same filing technique as I normally do. Sidewall, free edge, and then starting at the cuticle area, nice and gently around the cuticle area, and then doing the bulk of the nail. Because I did most of this with my brush, the file is just refining it. Just checking the length with the other hand. And on the middle fingers I'm going to be doing one stroke, so I'm buffing them with a white block so it's a nice and smooth surface. And all filed and dusted off. Simple pickup with my one stroke brush with my white on the outside and blue on the inside. And then blending on the back of my hand and then creating those flowers, creating those petals with a nice amount of movement. And then just doing a few little buds as well. tiny movements to make almost little heart shapes there. And once that first coat has dried, coming into the second layer, just makes a nice deeper colour. And then going over the little hearts. And once again, same pick up, same blend, and then doing the internal petals, making sure they fit together almost like brickwork. And the second coat on those, once that's set, that's all dry. And then to wash my brush, brushing it through the water and then wiping on the kitchen towel, making sure not to stab that brush into the water pot. You want to keep those bristles nice and in shape. And then I'm using the white, slightly watered down, and just adding a little bit of detailing with my white. So I wanted to keep it all very blue and white. Normally I've detailed with greens and yellows and leaves, but I wanted to keep it all the same colours for this set. Just adding a few little tendrils. And using the white paint before it's been watered down, just to add a little bit of detailing in the centre. And then once that's all dry, make sure you give that time to dry. Putting on my first coat of top coat, 30-second cure, and then top coating all the others, and doing a second top coat on the one stroke, and this will have the full 60 seconds cure in LED. And once that's all cured and you've given it a minute or two to cool down, popping on a bit of cuticle oil. And there we have it, the finished set. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Any questions or comments, just pop them below, and any requests, pop that below too. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Bye!